Hello and welcome to Channel 1 News. I'm Liu Zhihong. While accelerating the return of the project and the landing of the talents, Dalian has continuously optimized innovation and entrepreneurial venture capital and contributed to comprehensive revitalization and national independent innovation demonstration zone construction. Hengli Ethylene Project, with annual output of 1.5 million tons of a 5 million ton PTA chemical fiber raw material production equipment, are the city's key industrial upgrading projects this year. With a total investment of nearly 30 billion yuan, at present, the project has entered the peak construction period, and 20,000 builders have stepped up construction in an area of more than 1 square kilometer. After the completion of the project, it will provide high-quality raw materials for the fine extension of the petrochemical industry chain in the city.
现在还处于土建跟大型设备的安装阶段，下一步是管道安装，今年年底投产吧，肯定会建成一个比炼化更高标准的生态的化工厂。
In the first half of the year, the city opened 582 major projects with a total investment of more than 50 million yuan. With an investment of 74.19 billion yuan, 187 industrial projects with an investment of 22.59 billion yuan. The number of industrial technological transformation projects and completed investments increased by 44.2% and 66.9% respectively. Among them, the investment in industrial products is increasing, as well as the investment in the second phase of the Zhongshan Dalian Locomotive and Rolling Stock Company, the second phase of the Lushun Energy Storage Peaking Power Station, and the second phase of the Panasonic Automotive Power Battery, etc. The rapid implementation of strong quality products will promote the optimization and upgrading of leading industries. Around the key projects, early construction, early production, the city also regards the service secretary system as an innovative brand, providing full process, full cycle, zero obstacles, and zero distance quality service.
包地区、包行业、包项目的3包调研督导工作机制，主要呢是实行了项目5个1推进的工作模式，包括了1个项目、1个团队、1位领导、1张计划表和1抓到底。
At present, the city has promulgated the measures for the assessment of fixed assets, investment, and major project promotion work, striving to make full use of the key project of construction in the third quarter, and to form a joint effort of all around the project. The city also actively promoted the continued construction project and accelerated the construction of major traffic projects, such as the Maritime 5 and the first phase of the Bohai Avenue.
一年的目标是咱们整个建设期5年里面最关键的1年，就要达到13台盾构4发，整个区间的掘进要超过50%，然后整个车站封顶达到10座。
By the end of June, the city's major implementation projects for strengthening special operations had started, with an investment of 24.66 billion yuan, accounting for 60.7% of the annual plan. The 6 times industry is booming in the city. It is the result of the agriculture and the integration of the 3 industries. The value-added agriculture is expected to bring more money to the farmers. The products, including gas mobile generator sets and low-speed diesel landing core parts, are the products of Dalian Haiyue Ship Equipment Company Limited, which are tailor-made around the Belt and Road countries and regions. Among them, the generator set has been operated at home more than 300 construction sites. New products quickly became popular in new markets, helping enterprises to get out business difficulties. In the first half of this year, the company's export volume reached 110 million yuan, a year-on-year increase of nearly 10%.
目前我们还在开发一些新的东西， 些设备总成，比方说我们给那个奥地利组装的叫做机械手、机械臂，这个产品出口到国外以后啊，也受到很大认可吧，也增强了我们的信心。
In the face of the complicated and severe foreign trade situation, Dalian enterprises actively explored the potential of economic and trade cooperation between countries and regions along the Belt and Road, and fully developed new products, created a new supply, and met new demands. Among them, Dalian Heavy Industries delivered 10,000 tons stacker and reclaimer to Guyana, Hualong No. 1 nuclear reactor pressure vessel, China's first delivery to Pakistan's, and Dalian Locomotives delivered a subway unit and other representative of the export of advanced equipment to India, which all accelerate the capture of the international market commanding heights. In the first half of the year, the city's accumulated exports totaled 39.36 billion yuan, a year-on-year increase of 5.8%, an increase of 12.1% points over the same period of the previous year. Among them, exports of high-tech products and exports of private enterprises increased by 48.8% and 9.4% respectively year-on-year. Exports to countries and regions along the Belt and Road increased by 74.1% year-on-year, which became a new driving force for export growth.
我们的产品领域很广，有这个冶金、发电啊，就能源，有这个起重、矿山、这个散料运输。我们打算呢借国家政策的这个东风，更进一步的紧密的这个跟踪当地的这个市场信息，开发这个时销对路的产品。
The Municipal Bureau of Commerce, the Municipal Taxation Bureau, Dalian Customs, and other departments have also actively implemented the new policy of foreign trade tax reduction and fee reduction, and further tightened the time limit of customs clearance, focusing on the entire chain of foreign trade exports, and encouraged foreign trade enterprises to explore new ways and innovate. Regionally, the Dalian E-Commerce Association and the Hangzhou E-Commerce Association signed a strategic cooperation agreement, which will give full play to their advantages in cross-border e-commerce technology, services, and markets, and work together to promote the superior products of Dalian's aquatic products, clothing, and equipment manufacturing.
那么接下来呢，我们也要到南方各个城市寻求一些合作，也推荐我们大连的总市区，这样呢，能够更好的引进外来的企业，帮助我们发展跨境电商。
This year, the city will also speed up the incubation of foreign trade bases, foster a cluster of advantageous export products, promote product, technology, service, and brand innovation, and strive to achieve the goal of increasing foreign trade exports by more than 7%. The city has actively explored and promoted the agricultural cooperation system and promoted large-scale land management and agricultural efficiency so as to increase farmers' income. At the moment, it is the time when the field management is busy. Zhang De Lu, a villager in the war-fighting village of Yangshu-Fang Street in Plandian District, has become a hands-on shopkeeper. This year, the unified small land into the shareholding cooperatives in the village not only can be received the guaranteed income, but also have 2 dividends by the end of the year. Since he no longer cares about farmland, he raised cows, sheep, and chickens in his own home, and his wife received some odd jobs from nearby garment factories. The family income has increased a lot.
过去吧，压根儿都收起点地儿，天天忙活，也挣不几个钱。什么鱼和这些了，轻飘了。他干的服装，我给他搁外去打点工，养的牛，挣的比过去多了。俺俩一年也是6、7万。
At the beginning of last year, Zhangjia Village established a land share cooperative. The land purchased by the villagers was contracted to 5 family farms and incorporated into the management of the village collective economic organization. It not only exerted the superiority of the collective economic organization, but also mobilized the production enthusiasm of family management. This year, the number of registered villagers has increased to 379, and the land for shares has reached 20 acres, accounting for nearly 70% of the cultivated land area of the village. The family farm also changed the single planting structure based on corn in the past through planting structure adjustment, which greatly improved the land output efficiency.
第一茬是土豆，然后第二茬准备种那个生长期短一点的大豆。以前咱们就是光种玉米的话，1亩地收益也就在1000块钱左右吧。现在如果说种2茬，达到个4、5千块钱左右。
到2018年秋天啊，在这个多灾之年，我们那个为社员分红合计达到了420元到450元，比村民自己种地收益还高一些。村民参与这个土地股份合作社这种积极性是越来越高。
The city actively explored the establishment of the village-level land share cooperatives, plus agricultural professional managers, plus agricultural comprehensive services, agricultural cooperation system model, effectively crack the contradiction of the rural management system, and successfully launched a number of typical models.
农业共用制实际上是解决了就是谁来种地、怎样种地、谁来服务一个问题，就是要采取多种形式，把这些小农户和这个规模经营现代农业结合起来，进一步这个调整农业这个结构，同时农民呢增加了收入。
Up to now, there are 79 village collective economic organizations in the city. They have established 79 village-level land stock cooperatives. More than 8,000 farmers have joined the company, with the land area is nearly 31 square kilometers. The city has completed industrial categories and abandoned port resources. In recent years, Dalian has actively improved the two-way logistics system of sea and land, formed a new advantage in participating in international cooperation competition. Regionally, Dalian Port has opened 3 container foreign trade routes directly to Indonesia, Vietnam, and Thailand, which are expected to bring more than 50,000 TEUs per year. Since the beginning of this year, Dalian Port has continuously strengthened cooperation with the Global Maritime Union and focused on developing a transit market along the Belt and Road. In the first 5 months, it has transported more than 3.5 million TEUs of containers, including exports from countries and regions along the Belt and Road. The container volume accounts for nearly 20% of the total transportation volume.
我们紧密地与国家“一带一路”战略相衔接。目前来说，我们大连直达东南亚航线大概有12条，而且每年都在快速的增长。今年大连口岸的欧洲航线也得到了广泛的提升。
As the largest port in the Northeast, Dalian Port is located in the center of the Northeast Asian Economic Circle. It has modern professional terminals such as container, crude oil, ore, grain, coal, and railroad. In recent years, Dalian Port has seized the opportunity of the Belt and Road construction, continued to build an efficient channel with major ports at home and abroad, improved the sea route network, and formed a new channel for the Maritime Skill Road. At present, it has opened more than 100 domestic and foreign shipping routes. It has access to more than 300 ports in more than 160 countries and regions, with a flight density of 500 flights per month. More than 98.5% of foreign trade containers, 100% of commodity vehicles, and more than 60% of imported crude oil in the Northeast will be transferred from Dalian Port.
积极把握“一带一路”倡议和辽宁自贸区建设等战略实施契机，深化资源整合，提升内部管理，优化品牌服务，为大连口岸集装箱产业参与更高层次的竞争，打造更好的服务平台。
This year, the port enterprises in the city will actively use the advantages of integration to strengthen the analysis of container supply and the optimization of the route network. At the same time, the joint domestic shipbuilding enterprises will use the sea rail combined transport and the inner hub of the Bohai Sea and the Yellow Sea to transfer the diversified transportation. The service extends to the northeast and Bohai Rim regions and continuously optimizes the global container transportation system.
将打造一个以集装箱运输为核心，以多式联运为主要服务手段，最终实现为客户解决一种全程运输服务的一种需求。也在海上丝绸之路的建设中呢，应该是起到了一个主军的作用。
In recent years, Dalian has deeply implemented the strategy of innovation-driven development, paying close attention to scientific and technological innovation, gradually improving the innovation system, accumulating scientific and technological elements, and competing for innovation. At Dalian City High-Tech Development Company, the technical workers are stepping up the development of a new generation of end effectors. The new products will be integrated into the mobile robot Holon making system to help achieve automatic welding and riveting with an accuracy of up to 0.05 millimeters, with a number of technological breakthroughs in software algorithms. This system has successfully equipped many domestic aircraft manufacturers.
我们公司的智孔在国内是属于一个领先地位，在战争商艇飞机上，现在我们制造的是我们的这个智孔设备得到了应用，其他好多家还在处于实验阶段。
Dalian City has continuously strengthened cooperation with industry and academia of Dalian University of Technology and Beijing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics. Deep cultivation special assembly robot production line design and manufacture, filling a number of domestic gaps in the field of aerospace digitalization, and the output value has grown steadily.
继续开发它深度学习的能力，那使我们的工业机器人呢工作效率更高，精度更高，为航空航天呢能够做出更大的贡献。
In recent years, the city has deepened the structural reform of the supply side of science and technology, and has successively issued policies such as supporting certain regulations on innovation and entrepreneurship of high-level talents, promoting the transfer of scientific and technological achievements, making breakthroughs in major innovation platforms and original technologies, and scientific and technological progress on economic growth. The contribution rate is 57%. The city also signed the Comprehensive Agreement on Comprehensive Science and Technology Cooperation with the Chinese Academy of Sciences to inject new kinetic energy into high-quality development.
通过我们的各方面的工作的布局，把大连建设成为这种世界洁净能源之都，从而为辽宁乃至东三省的传统产业的升级和战略新兴产业的培育做出我们重要的技术支撑。
This year's Summer Davos Annual Meeting hosted more than 200 entrepreneurial dialogue sessions and professional sub-forums. Some representatives from the city have participated in the conference with more than 2,000 political and business leaders and academic experts from around the world, touching the pulse of the global economy and capture new trends in technological innovation.
达沃斯会议呢是一个国际科技合作交流的平台，在这个平台上有很多的企业家和年轻的科学家能够与我们大连市的企业和高校院所建立长期的联系，让我们的企业更快地介入到世界的经济主战场。
With that, we come to the end of this edition of Tianwan News. Thanks for being with us. I'm Liu Zhihong. See you next time.